don't become an entrepreneur
just to make money, paycheck.
Is this a good time still to become an entrepreneur using the internet?
Look, if you're an idiot in real estate, you're still an idiot. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur, online is one way, but you're still an idiot if you're not good at it.
What makes a good entrepreneur? What makes an entrepreneur successful within their business venture? Is there some sort of blueprints? Is there something set in stone? What is it that makes an entrepreneur good? So there is nothing set in stone. There is no blueprint. There is no one that could come on any of these platforms and say to you, listen, this is exactly what you have to do. Just do exactly what I'm telling you and you're going to be great. You're going to be successful. You're not going to have any problems. This is what you need to do. There's nothing like that. If you want to become a good entrepreneur, it all boils down to you, the individual that made the decision to become an entrepreneur in the first place. That paired off with mastering certain aspects such as communication, sales, eagerness to learn. Then you have a balance. You need to learn to balance. And you also need to make sure that you have a passion for that niche you have made a decision to become an entrepreneur and open a business in. That's it. Because as you go along your entrepreneur journey, you are going to encounter so many twists and turns that are going to require other aspects that you're going to have to master. Every twist and turn is something new. You're going to have to learn to be creative. So let's jump into these 5 different aspects that you need to master if you want to really propel your entrepreneur journey and really put yourself up to being a good entrepreneur. Let's take a look at communication. If you are not able to effectively communicate to your target audience, how are you going to sell them your product or your service? If you cannot effectively relay a message to your target audience that, hey, listen, my brand's product or service is going to make your life so much easier. If you're unable to communicate that message to your target audience, there is no way you are going to hook them to start to reel them in and make a sale. And that takes us to the second aspect that you need to master. When you have hooked them with your communication skills, you want to start to reel them in with your sales skills. You know, you need to have that sales pitch that will just keep bringing them in. That's just going to keep reeling them in and bringing them to that purchase. An example of what I'm saying here would be, you ever look at those movies where they show you a car salesman? You know, they have a used car lot and they want to sell their cars, and they start pitching to every customer that comes in, every potential customer that comes in. They start throwing out a pitch, you know. And at the end, they hook, they make a sale. You know what I mean? And it's all because of their sales pitch. It's all because of their sales skills that they are able to make those sales. And that is what I mean when I'm saying, you know, reel them in. And you need to work on that. You need to master that, you know, and this is what is going to help with the success on a profit level of your business. And this takes us to the third aspect, which is learning. You need to always be on your game. You need to be on top of your game. And the only way to do that when you're on your entrepreneur journey is to always be learning. always be learning, because there's always going to be something new you're going to have to learn. There's always going to be a new trend, or there's going to be a new aspect of your target audience that you need to learn. So always be eager to learn, because that is what is going to keep you on top of your game. So if you have to learn a new way to effectively communicate, then do that. If you have to learn new techniques for sales, then do that. Always be eager to learn. Always be eager to learn, because as your business evolves, your thinking needs to evolve, your creativity needs to evolve, or else your business is going to be left behind. All right, and you're going to remain stagnant. And when you remain stagnant for too long within your business, that's when businesses fail and close down. And this brings me to aspect 4. You have to learn to master balancing that entrepreneur lifestyle. Because as an entrepreneur, especially of a small business, you are wearing so many different hats, because it's just you. When you're a small business entrepreneur, it is just you. So you're wearing every single hat. So you're gonna have to learn to balance, because that is gonna keep you sane, all right? Learning how to master being balanced as an entrepreneur is gonna keep you sane. And this brings me to my last aspect, and that is passion. Do not go into a business, do not become an entrepreneur if you are not passionate about the niche you are opening your business in. Because when you start to meet those walls along your entrepreneur journey, if you don't have that passion to keep you motivated, you're going to start to be disappointed. You're going to start to tell yourself, but I'm doing everything. What is happening? And sometimes it's just the simplest thing as a trend may have popped up and changed the whole dynamics within your business niche, or maybe the trend may have changed the whole dynamic of how your target audience are, making sales or purchases, and you're not even aware of that. And you start to get frustrated, you start to get depressed, you start to get irritated, and then all of a sudden you just feel as though, okay, that's it, I'm just gonna give up. You have to have a passion for what you are getting yourself into as an entrepreneur. That business niche that you have made the decision to become an entrepreneur in, you have to have a passion for it. You have to have a passion for it. If not, then everything just falls flat very quickly every time you run into a brick wall, or every time you encounter a detour on your journey. So just keep that in mind. Strengthen your communication skills, strengthen your sales skills. Always be hungry to learn within your market niche. Always learn to master balance, and make sure that you are passionate about that niche you have decided to open a business in. All right? I hope this video has inspired, motivated, or cleared up any dark clouds that may have come in your way during your entrepreneur journey. And until the next one, happy marketing, guys.